Hello everybody and welcome back to another RC Cars presentation, and today we will be taking a look at the Ice Racers 4-pack, or as they call it right here, the Moscow Race 4-pack, with a not exclusive but a first look at Ice Racer Francesco Bernoulli. Don't worry guys, this will be being released as a single, and all these three right here have already been released as singles, so I finally did find them, and they're now like all over my area. They're at like all the Targets, so this won't be too hard to find. I mean, I know a lot of you guys have actually found it yourself, but it was the first time for me finding it. Just actually yesterday I found it, so I'm sorry I haven't been getting out too many videos lately, but I've been kind of busy, and the weekend's the best time for me to record. But sometimes I like recording during the afternoon, and that's when the light comes right through my window and it makes everything look really bad, as in the other Ice Racers video, and I don't want that to happen, so now it's gotten a little bit darker, so I am able to record, and hopefully there'll be a video tomorrow and Monday, since I have Monday off from school because they have Martin Luther King Day, of course. So I did want to mention a few things before we got into the actual unboxing of this 4-pack right here, and actually it is very thin in my opinion. Like, this is way thinner than any of the other 4-packs. I don't know why it's so much thinner, but it's very nice and small. But I just wanted to kind of talk about a few of the things I've seen on eBay and kind of some of the Cars news that have been coming out. But if you guys don't know, in spring there'll be a new Cars tune called To Protect and Serve, and apparently Walmart's coming out with all these exclusive Cars Tune 3-packs and singles, so there will be a 3-pack with the 2 police cars and a student driver, Lightning McQueen, and they're also releasing singles, and they'll have ones from Rescue Squad Mayor, Heavy Metal Mater, and they're also releasing a brand new one called Bucky Brake Dust, which is a Mater the Greater fan, only it's not red, it's blue this time. Also on eBay, there is a new plane, only it's the one from the qualifier race that didn't make it. It was Tycinitus. And he is a pretty cool racer. I know he's the American racer. And there's also a repaint of Crate Race and Wash on eBay that I'm pretty sure is in the Left Turn In Bar series, if you guys want to check that out. So that's just basically all I had to talk about for the Cars news today. But as you can see, this 4-pack includes Raoul CaRoule, Vitaly Petrov, and Lightning McQueen, and of course the first look at Francesco Bernoulli, all in their icy versions. And as you can see on the back here, that shows them more up close. And as you can see here, here's a little like story for it. When an unexpected snowstorm leaves the races stranded, they take to the icy streets of Moscow for a fast and furious race through the city. And here are the other 4 that have been released in singles: Max Schnell, Lewis Hamilton, Shuzo Hiroki, and Miguel Camino. And according to Mattel, they will release all of the World Grand Prix racers, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, there's nothing more else to say about the box here. He's got the nice Ice Racers logo and the Lightning McQueen there. One more thing I also wanted to mention is that I found this also at the same Target, which is the Race Team Lightning McQueen, the Adult Collector Special Edition. And I actually found it at clearance for $4.20, and I actually bought 2 of them at the $14 price, and so now they're like all clearance of $4.20. So maybe I'll get a video on that, but I'm not really sure if I will or not. But let's get one last look at this in the box, and then I'll open this up. Just a forewarning, this will be a longer video. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I guess we'll get this open now. See you guys in a second. Alright, I'm back guys with these open up. I just remembered 2 other things I wanted to mention about the Target exclusive 7-packs. There's one that's currently out that I haven't been able to acquire that has a exclusive Bruce Boxman, which is Lewis Hamilton's crew chief, along with 6 other re-releases. And there's also another 7-pack coming out that has Daryl Carter, Francesco Bernoulli, Lightning McQueen, I think it's Carlo Veloso, I'm not sure though, and then has 3 new releases, two of them being cameramen, and one of them being a Nigel Grizzly fan. It's like a pink fan. So I saw this on Take 5 today, so you guys can go check out the pictures and stuff. But let's get into the ice racers here. As you can see, I got all 4 of them opened up, and I guess we should start with Raoul CaRoule, the French racer, as him probably being my least favorite. I mean, I can't really blame Mattel for this one because they changed the decos to make it look like an icy racer, but I guess he already kind of looks like an icy racer being all blue and stuff, so they didn't change any of the colors on him. All the colors are exactly the same, which is kind of unfortunate, but I mean, he does look pretty nice. Of course, they did add the Moscow race logo on there, as you can see, instead of the GRC, and also instead of World Grand Prix. They got rid of World Grand Prix and all these cars. And they didn't add anything, actually. They just put 6 on the side of the spoiler. And one thing that is to mention about Raoul CaRoule here is that, as you can see, his number is 6 right there, 6. 6. And in this version, he is number 6, but I mean, it's 06. So they kind of changed it up, so now they made it 6. Which is, you know, it's something to note instead of 06. Of course, he's got the French logo right here, and he still does have GRC right there in the corner, and he's got some of the French, or not the French, the Moscow race kind of logo. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean, but maybe it's like KRT, I'm not sure, and then this is GRC. But of course, like all the other ice racers, he has the snow flurries all throughout his body except on the front here and on the spoiler. But there is quite a bit of snow on him. I do like him for that. I do like all of them for that. As you can see, you got some Russian characters, I believe, on the back, along with the French flag and another Moscow race emblem there. And of course, like all the ice racers, they have a solid base that is all white along with the wheels, and then special wheels that are blue, kind of look like snowflakes, and snow decos on the side. So that looks pretty cool. Probably my least favorite though, just because, I mean, there's nothing much Mattel could really do for this to make him look different, but he just like already looked pretty much like an ice racer, I guess, without the snow. Next we can go to Vitaly Petrov, who was formerly a Super Chase, representing the country of Russia. He appeared in the Russian version of Cars 2, and so now they actually made them widely released, but as an ice racer, of course. Again, I know a lot of people think a lot of people like this one as him being a Super Chase, but in my opinion, again, he is one of my least favorites because he, you know, there's nothing much changed about him. I mean, his colors were red, blue, and white there. And now I can see that there's no blue on the top here anymore. They got rid of the blue, but there is still blue on the sides here, along with that kind of crown logo, which it's kind of odd that this kind of deco looks like more like the Serbian flag, and from my understanding that he is a Russian racer, and it kind of looks like a Serbian flag. I mean, from the start when they had this logo here, that's like, if you guys look at the Serbian flag and the Russian flag is just red, white, and blue, and then the Serbian flag is red, white, and blue, and it has like a emblem like this on it, so that's kind of interesting. But also on here, as you can see, he's got the, sorry if I shook the camera there, but the Moscow race emblem, and on here he's got, again, the kind of emblem of the, I don't know, I'm not even sure what that is. As I said, it looks like the emblem on the Serbian flag. Of course, the bumper on now, instead of red, is now blue. He's got the snow flurries on the front, and some things that are kind of interesting to note about him. As you can see, he is number 11, and before, he didn't have any number at all. He was just the racer like this. He didn't have a number, but now they gave him a number, which is kind of nice. Which we can infer now that the we'll probably get a number out of Frosty, because they'll probably make Frosty a ice racer, just like they did with the neon and the silver. But also a thing that he has the WTCL on the bottom here, which is the kind of thing that Max Schnell always has on him, the sponsor, I guess, that he goes by. So that's kind of odd that they have that on there, but it's pretty cool, actually. Another thing I wanted to mention is you can see there's the Russian flag right there. Of course, he's got the spoiler now, is all blue, and it's got number 11 on it. And on the back, he's got just plain white along with the Russian characters. If we could focus in There we go, some Russian characters right there. And of course he's got the snow going all around them. Very nice looking actually. I really like how they kind of blended the snow into the decos here. Again, blank white base. Very nice, but again, they also did change the review mirrors, as you can see here, or the side view mirrors to blue versus red. But I mean, I know you guys like this one, and I think he actually looks pretty cool. He does look a little bit different. The eye colors are kind of different. I just noticed the Ice Racer is a lot kind of darker blue, and the regular version was a lot lighter blue, and but they do have pretty much the same expression. But as I said, I like when they change the colors, but again, this one they didn't really change the colors. But then again, I mean, what could you possibly do to make that one more look like an Ice Racer without changing too much of him? And now let's go to Lightning McQueen here, as you can see. Probably actually one of my favorites, as they changed quite a few of the colors on him. Here's the normal version of the cartoon Lightning McQueen, but they did keep the Hudson Horn Piston Cup logo, but instead of all the flames, they got rid of the flames and added a kind of an ice or blue banner going around it. He now has these kind of stickers, as these were like stickers in the movie. If you guys saw the movie, I'm sure you have, but he's got the lightning bolt stickers there that he always goes like a chow with, and he shines the guy's eyes, but he doesn't have them in this version of Cars, the Cars 2 version, which is kind of odd. I mean, you know, it is what it is, and he's got the snowflakes going all around him, of course. I kind of wish they changed the expressions for these, but I mean, you know, it's easier for Mattel, I guess, not to change the expressions, but it's alright. As you can see, they can change the tires completely, and now the Ice Racers version has, of course, the 95, with some Russian characters there, the Moscow race emblem. He does have some more, Russian characters on the top here, where it would usually say Lightning McQueen. And I really like this traditional logo of the 95 logo here. Now it's in blue. I think that looks amazing, as before it was in the flame colors. And one thing that's very it really stands out, as you can see, he's got his red World Grand Prix spoiler right here. And before he had a black, or now he has a black spoiler with blue writing that says Radiator Springs. It has a Radiator Springs logo in the middle and has 95 on the side of the spoiler, so that looks pretty cool in my opinion. And now for the back, he's got plenty of Russian characters on the back here. I'm not really sure what these mean, and of course he does have 95 in the lens of his, or on the light there. And then here's the other version of Lightning McQueen. And they got rid of all the World Grand Prix and all in all, as I said before. But one thing that's kind of odd about this is that they don't have the American flag on him, which is kind of odd because he is racing for the United States, which, you know, it'd be nice if they put the United States flag on here. I mean, they put the flag of all the other characters on there, but, you know, it looks good. It looks pretty good. So, that's all for Lightning McQueen. And now moving on to Francesco Bernoulli, the first look kind of exclusive model in this 4-pack. He's actually very cool. They did change quite a bit about him. As you can see, the front little fender right here is now blue with snowflakes on it versus the green and white before. Of course, they kind of changed the way his number looked from a circle to a rhombus, you know, or square. I'll just keep it simple for you guys. And got the Russian characters right there under the 1. Now, one thing that's very interesting about him is he's got kind of a hazel glow to him. It's like that thing you put on donuts, like that make it kind of, this is gonna sound so weird, but it's like the stuff that's on donuts that make it kind of shine. It's like that hazel something, I'm not sure, but it's very nice looking. I mean, it just looks kind of odd, which it stands out to me. I mean, as you can see, there's a difference in the coloring right here, as this kind of version shines more versus this version. So I think that's kind of cool. Man, this video is going long, and I need to finish this up. But of course, they have the Moscow race emblem on there, and they've changed quite a bit of the sides to blue here. Is all the white is now blue, and then of course they got rid of the World Grand Prix 1 logo there, and the all in all, I don't think they have that F and R logo on here anymore, but they do have now the Italian logo with FB1, which I'm pretty sure stands for Francesco Bernoulli #1 on that. I mean, he's not #1 racer, but I mean, it's the number. Like, I'm not saying he's the best, but of course he's got the #1 on the side of his spoiler, and I really like how the snow goes through and kind of fades it. It looks pretty good there. They got Real World Grand Prix on there. Very nice in my opinion. They did change quite a bit, and he does look quite different as the wheels are exposed, so you can see all the white on the wheels, all the snow. So that looks very cool. I actually really like the way they did the rims for Francesco Bernoulli. It looks amazing. So I have to say, Francesco is probably my favorite out of this pack. But then probably my favorite overall is either Shuta Hiroki or Lewis Hamilton. But comment down in the comment section below, what is your favorite ice racer that has been released or maybe will be released, or at least we hope will be released. But as you can see, I got my whole Ice Racers collection right here that have been released so far. If you guys want to see my other video on the Ice Racers, you can go check it out, although it is very bright. Just gonna warn you about that. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This was kind of long, I'm sorry about that, but hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Expect more reviews coming soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye now.